repurpose, and recycle. They're the buzzwords of the decade, and we're going to add one more to that list, rethink. It's our Be Creative Challenge of the day, rethinking how we use old items, and Christy McKay has done all of the thinking for us. She's come up with 6 projects that will surprise and delight even the most cynical recycler, and the first one is my favorite. You've actually made a decorative charging station.
I know I'm kind of girly a little bit, but yeah, I have this beautiful entry table, and my husband plunks down this black charging station and plugs in all of his cords, and I'm like, yeah,
Not gonna happen,
not
honey.
gonna happen. So what I decided to do was to kind of make my own, and this is just an old makeup box that I found at TJ Maxx, but you could also use a paper mache box and cover it with patterned paper.
Okay.
And what I did is on the top tray is where your phone or all your music charging things will sit, and then you lift the tray out, and there is your extension cord in the bottom.
It's hiding in that cute decorative trunk. You'd never know it was there.
And just to show you, Brooke, I'm gonna be keeping it real today.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna show you the back.
Uh-oh.
Okay, you don't have to be a perfect little crafter because I got a little crazy with the craft knife. But I am actually gonna go back and just take a large grommet and it will cover. So you don't have to cut the hole perfect because obviously anybody can do this.
I got a little crazy with the craft knife.
Got a little crazy.
No one will see the back.
They have really cool large grommets that you can just pop in there. It'll cover it, have a nice finished look.
Well, it's cute. So your husband's charging station is out.
It's gone. It's out of there, and now it's a cute little box.
Very fun. All right, and then that's again out of a makeup box or an old
paper
trunk.
mache box. Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. What's this next idea?
Okay, this one, I was going through and I was cleaning out a bookshelf in our house, and I had a whole pile of books that I was just going to get rid of that were just board books from my kids that we don't read anymore. And here's this whole pile, and all of a sudden I thought, you know, I buy those chipboard albums all the time, and they're anywhere from $5 to $10. What am I thinking? I'm going to be throwing these out. I'm going to reuse them. And what's fun is a lot of them come with all the different shapes. This one's a little heart book. And so what I did is I just covered it with patterned paper, and
look at that.
It fell apart a little bit. I'm exposing my craft flaws today.
Keeping it real.
Keeping it real.
As you said. No, but look how darling.
Just cover the pages, and all it is just some of your children's old board books.
Okay, and you can probably find, if you don't have any books laying around, at the DI or a thrift store, the dollar store.
Yeah, and you can get some great, cute shapes.
I love that. All right, a chipboard album. Perfect, and you don't even have to buy the chipboard. It's hiding in your bookcase already.
Okay,
this is a fun eye-catching idea.
Next, this is actually a plastic canister that used to have.
Like glass.
Yeah, doesn't it? It looks like glass, and I think that's what I loved about it. But the fact that it's not glass, it made it really easy to go in with the crocodile eyelet setter because it has a long reach. And I just went in and I punched some holes for the eyelets to put a faceplate on it, so it gives it a little more finished, polished look. And then I just added some patterned paper to the front and just made up my little buttons.
And originally just a jam jar, is that what it was?
I think it was peanuts, like mixed nuts.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
So you just have, just collect these, and they don't have. I think it's fun when they're not all the same shape and size.
Right.
You just have them lined up on your, in your craft room, and you've spent nothing.
And that big crocodile tool, we've talked about it before on the show.
For
it does
me,
everything.
It is a staple.
Yeah.
It's the one craft tool that I seriously could not do without.
And it does have that big reach, so you can extend the lip of it all the way down.
Yep.
Okay, love that. And to do a whole little clump of them, a whole collection of these little bottles from buttons or ribbon.
Yeah.
Fun.
How fun. Okay, so next, this is just an old zinc canning jar lid that I had. And we've talked about it before. Am I a sewer, Brooke?
Christine, do you want me to really keep it real?
Yeah.
No, and I'm not either. That's why we're such great friends.
I'm not a sewer, but I actually whipped out my needle, and what I did is I took a piece of scrap fabric.
You whipped out your needle? Now you're making me look bad.
I know. I finally did it. It's kind of sad. But I cut a little piece of scrap fabric, just slightly bigger, about that. And then I just simply basted around it. Come on, you can baste. I'm sure your mom taught you how to do that.
No, yes.
So I just basted around it, pulled the thread tight, put stuffing in it, and then, of course, what I always do with my scrapbook projects, glued it in there.
Glued it right in there.
Glued it right in there.
Okay, starts the needle, ends with the glue. That works.
Yep.
Really cute, a pin cushion
little pin cushion, yeah. Okay, this one was so fun because my little son was able to help me. My little 8-year-old, he is always asking me for money. And so we were talking about saving your money for things. And so I said, Cameron, what do you need money for? What would you like to buy things for? And he said, I want toys, I want bubble gum, and I want to go on a mission.
Oh.
So we took just old Crystal Light jars. They're the little drink mix jars.
They're tall and skinny, a unique shape.
Tall and skinny, and we covered it with some boyish paper. Just put some little book plates on, and that will, so he can divide out his little money. And then this was his favorite part. Was I actually let him use a knife and jab the
and he
top.
loved that.
Yeah, so he can just drop his money in there, and he made sure the bubble gum was big enough for quarters.
The bubble gum piggy bank. That is too fun. Okay.
So that was an easy project.
That's great.
Okay, this one is really fun because you can use your number 10 cans, an old Bear Creek soup can, and just cover it with some paper. You can add a book plate, or you don't need to. Add a flower. Take the crocodile again, and I punched some holes in the side, and I took some wire I found that my husband had, just some heavy gauged wire, and made a basket. So this is just a little gift basket that you can give. You can do for birthdays or thank yous, but it's just kind of unique and creative, and once again, it doesn't cost any money.
We're having a guest room there with the welcome tag there, and you know, some little homey items to welcome people into your home.
How nice!
Really cute ribbon on the handle. Finishes it off.
So the last one that we have is these cute little bulk tags that you find at the grocery store in the bulk section. Yes, that you write the little number on the back.
I know that aisle well. Yes,
I do too.
Okay.
So I just took this and I just covered it with some paper, and it's perfect because it's already made to be a bag closure.
It's a gift tag.
A gift tag.
Look at you. I throw these away. I shouldn't say that, because now there's a new reason to recycle, repurpose, reuse, and rethink. That is darling. So you just decorated up the little space there.
Yep. Absolutely, and just so quick and easy for birthday gifts and thank yous, and so just hang on to them.
All right, genius, Christine. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Great ideas for you. You can download the templates and instructions for all of these projects from Christine's website at kmckdesigns.com. I still can't get over that candy sealer. That's too fun. We'll have a link from our website as well. Darren will send it on over to you.
I know. I've thrown away a bunch of those